Hello, we're going to give you a quick demonstration how this particular version of the QuickBooks interface works. Okay, we're in QuickBooks and we're looking at a trial balance. Obviously there are no entries and we're looking at today. Let's minimize this. And this is a service work order. Let's just build this out, $923. I'm going to cash this out, finalize it, and let's just say it's a check. We'll give it a check number here. And we're going to take this bill, let's print it out. And here's our service work order bill. Okay, now let's go into our parts system. Let's do a parts invoice. Let's just pick a customer. And we'll pick old Tom Moore. I'm going to look up a kit just to make things go a little bit quicker here. I'm going to grab all the parts off this kit and sell them. That's $2,000 and change. Let's just do a cash sale. And we're just going to, okay, so what we've done here is a service work order and a parts invoice. Now, let's go to QuickBooks Interface, and let's just pick this option here, F6, Export All Sales General Ledger Entries to QuickBooks. So I'm going to click this, I'm going to give it a date range, and I want to import my daily sales, and these are the entries being imported. And now, the Wallace software is calling QuickBooks, and we'll take all those entries from Wallace and put them into QuickBooks. What it's going to do, and you can still use Wallace while the import's going on, it's going to take everything that's on the sales journal, and let's just take a look at it. Obviously we're going to have the parts invoice as well as the service work order. We only did those two so you can really see what's going on here. Here's my Tom Moore parts invoice for $2,019. Here's my Tom Brady for $923, and obviously this is the total for the day. Okay, now if we go to QuickBooks, now one of the things you want to keep in mind, now we're in QuickBooks and the entries are being imported as we speak, but one of the things you want to keep in mind, how this works. Number one is most of our customers would like to use the Wallace receivables, parts invoicing, service work orders, as well as new unit sales. What you would be using QuickBooks for is the general ledger portion, as well as all accounts payable. You'll also be making all your deposits, everything in QuickBooks. So what you'll be doing is, if you're used to using QuickBooks and you've been a QuickBooks user for many years, you now can still have that comfort level using your general ledger, using your accounts payable, paying all your bills in QuickBooks, but getting the best of all worlds of using a very sophisticated vertical market software for your point of sale type sales as well as your receivables, and have all the access to emailing bills and so forth. Okay, as we speak, the entries are being made. Now, it is a little bit slower because we're using the recording software, but typically an average import, if you're doing it daily, may take 1 to 5 minutes tops. The import is complete now. If you're doing a monthly import, maybe it'll take 10 minutes tops. So the import is a very streamlined. If we look at what the system has imported, you'll see that our undeposited cash funds are $2,900. Our sales tax was $148. Is some of our sales account, is some of our cost of goods account. Now also, if we close this, we can also go in now and make our deposit. So if we click here, banking, and now we want to go into QuickBooks and make our deposit, is the listing of all the cash we took in for that time period. Here's our check number 123, here's our cash. Now we can make our deposit within QuickBooks. Okay, that's a quick demonstration on how you can interface the QuickBooks accounting software with the Wallace software.